know a lot of you guys might not have money. You're worried about if you can make money in your business if you don't have a lot of money. Maybe I know a lot of you guys do have a lot of money. Okay. Maybe you're worried, like, do I need to spend more to make more money? It's something you hear a lot. You need to spend money to make money. But I can tell you with certainty that the answer to that question is no, you do not need to spend money to make money, okay? Someone else needs to spend money for you to make money, okay? That person is called your customer or your client. That's who needs to spend money, not you, okay? You need to be able to sell them into spending money on you and with you. That's the game, okay? The person that needs to spend money is your customer or your client. You do not need to spend money to make money. I'll give you an example. I'm in Thailand now, but if I went back to Toronto and I went out on the street corner, I could go and make money 10 minutes from sitting down. I could probably make $100 a day from selling, $3,000 a month, because I can sell on a street corner. All right, and I think the average in Toronto was something like $40 a day, $40 or $50 a day. So, $1,500 a month. What people could make from being on the corner. So literally selling, zero money invested, okay? You can sell yourself as a coach. I know a couple guys out here who are life coaches, set up a Facebook page for free, sold themselves as a life coach, scaled up to six figures within a year or maybe a year and a half. Not every one of those guys I would buy from, okay? Most of the life coaches, if you can't say anything nice, don't say anything at all. So I'm not going to say anything at all, but I'm just saying that potential to make money is there, okay? You can sell yourself as a coach on Facebook to people or reaching out to people on Facebook or going to those, coaches conferences and stuff. And I know the guys have done it, and $0 investment, $0. You can rely on word of mouth for retaining business for $0. Okay, you can do a service that costs you nothing for $0 with $0 invested in marketing and advertising and make money. Landmark Forum's another example. Okay, a lot of people call it a cult, but it's a forum for self-improvement. They also do really expensive executive training programs. It's run by volunteers who work super long hours. No advertising, makes a fortune, absolute fortune. Okay. Selling stuff in your house that you already have for no money. Literally any service that you know how to do. Making 1,000 cold calls a day and just getting in front of people. No money invested. Okay. So that's the reality. And you can't even calculate the ROI on that, right? Return on your investment. You didn't invest anything. It's like an infinite return. Okay. You sat down on a street corner. You got $100. It's an infinite return. All right. You also have access to the greatest equalizer known to man, the internet. Be grateful to God that you're born when you're born now, especially if you're a younger guy at this time. Because I had the internet, but it wasn't good until I was about 27. Okay, if you've had the internet for the last 5 or 7 or 10 years and you grew up with it, you are lucky. You are super lucky, okay? Organic traffic costs a little bit of money, to own the domain, but next to nothing, all right? Organic traffic is a godsend. Google is the greatest thing to happen to business owners. Notice I say Google, not Facebook, not Instagram, not Snapchat, not Twitter. Google, okay? Google owns Google search, which is the only search that matters, okay? 99% of my traffic's from Google search. Bing, Yahoo, they're irrelevant, okay? And Google owns YouTube. My YouTube is now bigger than my website. And both of those are all organic traffic where I put something out, that article will last for, a decade, if not longer. The video will last a decade, if not longer. At least 5 years. Video technology is changing faster, but I'm making money off videos I did 2.5 years ago. I'm making money off articles I did 6 years ago. Okay. And you don't even have to spend money. The YouTube channel is free, and you can get one of those blogger sites. I mean, if you want to do it that way. But I mean, you can just use YouTube and blow up your business, your service business. You know, you can be the copywriting guy on YouTube. You can be the marketing guy on YouTube. Of course, it's competitive, right? But, you know, even if you're getting like 5,000 a month in organic traffic, if you have a high ticket item that you're selling, you know, that you're selling services for $1,000 a month, that organic traffic is very valuable. Okay, because your margins are so high. I get about 90,000 or 100,000. It's probably back to like 90,000 on my website, maybe 130,000 views, another 150,000 views on YouTube. Okay, that's all organic. That's close to 300,000 views a month. I think my content's total on YouTube has been viewed in 2.5 years, maybe 2.5 million times. And on my website, maybe, I don't know, 6 million or, you know, something crazy like that, if not more. Organic, dude, $50 a month on my hosting package and nothing on YouTube. Okay. You do not have to spend money to make money. You can make a lot of money, all right? Dude, those guys, PewDiePie has 60 million subscribers for playing video games, dude. He's bigger than he spent nothing on advertising, right? He's bigger than all the guys in my niche who spend $1 million a month, okay? Grant Cardone, who I like, he said he's spending $1 million a month on YouTube advertising. Ty Lopez, I heard, spends more than that. PewDiePie is bigger than all those guys combined. In terms of reach, I mean, they're probably making more money than him, or surely making more money than him. But in terms of reach, dude, I mean, you're in a day and age where you can reach millions of people by putting good stuff out there. I don't think you should do a personal development website. I think you should do a service business. Okay, but let's say if you're from Toronto, where I'm from, and you're just showing like every property and, you know, every luxury condo in downtown Toronto, right? And you're the luxury condo guy. There's been a condo boom for like the last 15 years. They keep building more condos. People keep buying them, right? Dude, even if you get 10,000 visitors a month from that Toronto area, that those leads are so valuable, right? Because that condo deals, I don't know, what do you get for closing a condo? 10 grand, 20 grand, 30 grand, depending on how big the condo is. I mean, that organic traffic is valuable. Sure, you can advertise, but you can do organic. You can pound the phone. You can pound the phone book. You can go door to door. You can, you know, get friends to introduce you to people. Google search and YouTube, man, they make you competitive against the biggest in the world. You can outrank Forbes for an article, okay? You can outrank the Daily Mail for an article for free. I mean, it's crazy. Facebook and Instagram are pay for play. That's a different game, okay? If you're watching Zuckerberg and that deposition with him stuttering around how they actually make money, talking about Facebook's free, well, how do people see your content, and Ted Cruz is on him about, you know, that they're people aren't able to see all content equally, right? Facebook's pay for play. Even I heard Grant Cardone was talking about he spends $1 million a month on Facebook ads, but his organic reach is they're throttling his organic reach. Like he's saying his organic videos are only getting 61 views because once they know you're spending money, they throttle your organic stuff. That's what he was saying, so that you keep spending money. All right. You could, like I was saying with the life coach guys, or some type of a service, use Facebook strictly and without spending money if you know how to do outreach well. But Google and search and YouTube. A lot of people talk down these technologies. I'm like, here, I'm going to say this right on YouTube. I love Google, man. I love Google. I exist because of Google. Google, search, YouTube, man, I love that technology exists. I don't care if they know where I am all the time. I don't care about that, right? I care I don't have to work a sales job anymore, dude. That, you know, I've reached 6 million people or maybe 8 million, I don't know, views without spending money. I mean, it's that amount of advertising in any other era would have cost an absolute fortune. So, I mean, you're really living in incredible times, okay? I'm not saying I think you should become a blogger. I'm not saying you should become, doing this personal development thing. I don't think it's the best idea for most guys. I think the service-based business, that's gonna do it for you. That's the way to go. So, in that service-based business, can you spend money to make money? For sure. Okay, you can add, spend money on learning more about the services you're going to provide. You can add products to it. You can watch your conversion rates, tweak those. Spend money on marketing. You spend money on advertising. But you can also make money through organic traffic and cold calls. Okay, I worked in ad sales. We got no inbound leads. They didn't do any inbound marketing, or if they did, those deals weren't going to the guys on the floor. And my job was to do $40,000 in revenue to keep my job. That's what I had to do. Okay, and all I had was we had a website with organic traffic, a small amount of organic traffic, but I didn't get any leads off that because that was advertising to our clientele. Okay, as opposed to inbound. I never got one inbound call. And just cold calls in the internet, 40 grand a month. Okay, that's it. People were saying cold calling is dying since I started working in sales. My friends are still working at the same job, probably the same desk, and it's been three and a half years maybe since I worked there.